think like 100 bob or 150, like that cheap. At 8 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I think this is the time someone proposes. Oh, and guess what? That was it. He never proposed. Like, I don't know, the ring kneeling down, or so he was like, okay. How can you be there without money? And why do you have this small phone? Hi guys, I'm back again with part 2 of how you can be sexy with big boobs, big stomach. But today we are focusing on the big boobs and the type of a bra. The type. There are so many types. So, my ladies, you know how hard it is to get a nice bra. Leave alone the beauty, that is a different story. But that bra that gives you the comfort that you want. Most of the people, most of the women out here, you find them wearing one bra every day. Please don't laugh at them, more especially when they have big boobs, because it's a hassle. Like you find you, like for me, when I go to buy bras, because I have to get a specific day for that. I don't want anything else coming in that program, because it takes forever to get a nice bra, and I have to try on 1,000. And when I'm trying on, I have to make sure like I've carried at least 2 types of shirts or tops, a tight one and a loose one. Reason being, sometimes you buy a bra and you try it on. When you get home, trying it on with clothes, it's a different story. You get. And you find like you have so many bras, but they're all kept. You can't wear them because they have issues. You don't know, like you wear it and you feel like your nipples are facing down, or you wear, you feel like it's shaping your boob in a weird way, like all of that. And this is a problem and a hassle for women with big bras, big boobs, sorry, big boobs. Women with small boobs, oh my goodness, they have the best bras. Like the bras are so cute. The bras are perfect. They don't even hassle looking. You just buy, see your size, you buy, you go, and that's it. As you have to try, you pack your goodies, you make sure it's shaping in the way you want it to be. Like it's a lot of time and it's a hassle to get one. So, what's the best type of a bra for people with big boobs? Sit down, I tell you. So people with big boobs, I'll give an example of me, because I'm so blessed, as I told you. God gave me everything. So when I'm looking for bra, the number one thing I always consider, like you find like 95% of my bras, they don't have sponge. Reason being, so you have a big bra, a big boob. So when you buy a bra with a sponge, let me tell you, if your boob is here, it will reach here. You get? So that sponge, I believe that sponge is meant for people with small boobs, because they are struggling, they want to have sex boobs, but they can't because now the boobs are too tiny, so they need support. And that's when the sponge comes in. But people like us, hey, we are already blessed. We don't need extra support. All we need is something to lift our things, our goodies, in a position that we want to and in a shape that we want to. So, always buy bras without a sponge. A sponge is something that will make your boobs extra large, extra big. And trust me, you don't want that. If that's your target, yes, then you're on the right track. A bra with a sponge, it will work for you. But if you want your boobs to look smaller, you don't need a bra with a sponge. You need a plain bra. It can be a net bra, or it can be a cloth, but without a sponge. Get away with a sponge. Do not wear bras with sponge. They make things worse for us. They make our boobs bigger, and you don't want that. You want your boobs to match with your body, so you always look for something that will make your boobs smaller, smaller and sexy. So you remember I told you always buy a smaller size of your size. So buy a smaller size, then make sure it has no sponge. I have a few bras that have sponge that I wear in a certain dress or top or what. Because as I told you, sometimes you buy a bra and the moment you wear it with this top, with this dress, it gives you a different feeling, a different look. So sometimes it looks good depending on how it's done and how the sponge is. Sometimes the sponge is too big, it's making things worse. Sometimes the sponge is so small that it's just giving you that smooth outcome, like when you wear a top or a dress. So make sure your bra has no sponge in it. It can be of any material as long as you've tried it on. And always carry an extra top or dress when you're going to buy bras. It helps. It helps like to see exactly the outcome you'll be getting. There's a time I bought a bra and I tried it on before buying, and it was fitting. It was holding my babies very well. I call them my babies. It was holding them perfectly. But then reaching home, when I wore that bra with the dress, guess what happened? First of all, here, the V part of, at the middle of the boobs, it was separating my boobs like this. So I have a big gap here. And remember, the boobs are big. So if the boobs are big and you have a big gap here, one boob will go this side, another on this side, and then it will be a disaster. You look like a grandmother. I'm not saying grandmother should look like that, but with your age and how the situation looks, it doesn't match. It doesn't match at all. So up to now, I've never wore that bra. It's kept and it's beautiful. Beautiful, but the way it makes my babies, I don't like it at all. I don't like how it separates. I always like it when, I have this, when the babies are, comfortable. But you will not tell me that I wear a bra where one boob is this side, another one is this side, and then I have a big gap in between. Oh God, it looks bad, very bad. So that's why I insist that you go with a shirt or a dress that is, is one of your favorites that you like wearing, so that when you're buying that bra, make sure you try it on with that dress to give you the outcome you really want. It may look good, but the outcome may be different. So you have to be sure, because it's a one-time thing getting the best bra. And the funny thing is, people with big bras, our bras are so expensive. I don't know if they take a lot of materials. I don't know if making them is a hassle. I just don't understand how they are so expensive. So if you see a lady wearing one bra, please don't laugh at her. When you have big babies, I'm telling you to get the perfect bra, the perfect. Because there are so many, but getting what gives you what you want, it's the hardest thing. So once you get that bra that has no sponge, or if you're buying the one with a sponge, it's still okay. I have a few, it's still okay, but those are for specific clothes. You may say, I have this white top and I need a black bra that will give me this outcome. So you buy a specific bra for that specific top. But it doesn't mean that you wear that bra in other clothes, because it will give you a different outcome. So make sure, for people with big bras, make sure you buy bras without a sponge. The material doesn't matter. Yes, sometimes it does matter. Like for example, me, most of my bras are net bras in terms of the materials. So, like these hard ones, there's a way they hold your babies so tight and comfortable. So you feel like, it's an orange, an orange you have on your chest, not just, something. Because let me tell you, people with big boobs are blessed and they're sexy. Me, I cannot complain about my boobs. I love my boobs. But when it comes to bras, I hustle. I hustle. I can tell you, I have so many bras, but I don't wear all of them because they all give me different results. And you find I'm not comfortable with some of the results. So I also focus on a few bras that, make me or gives me what I really want, what I'm looking for. So make sure you avoid sponge and focus on bras without sponge. They always give the best results. And then I'll also talk about the knickers, panties. Where I come from, we call them knickers. I noticed in Kenya they call them panties. So whatever you call them, for people like us, I always consider myself to be a big person because I'm not small. Right now, on my normal day, weight on a side, like my normal weight, I'm always 68 kgs, which is okay. So I call myself big. So such people, when you go looking for bras, try your best and see if you can get a matching knicker or panty to match with your bra. Being big, it doesn't mean you not look sexy. You will look sexy. Sometimes you may get it as a set, but it's very hard to get a knicker and a bra as a set for people with big boobs. One of it will not be exactly what you're looking for, but it's okay. You can still buy a different bra and a different knicker. You combine them, as long as they have the same color or the same material, they'll always match. And then you come out slaying, looking hot, as if you bought them from, I don't know, Victoria's Secret. You can still rock, you can still look sexy. So always know what works for you on your body to make you feel comfortable. Let me tell you, even if you have a big stomach, you have big boobs, the more you wear something that is comfortable for you as a person, you always feel hot, you always feel beautiful. So know yourself, know your body, and look for something that matches with your body. You always look beautiful, you always look hot, you always look comfortable. So I'll see you next time. For those who want me to talk about more sexy sex dressings, please let me know. Chat me, ask me any question you want. Remember, some of the stories I tell you, I would say I have like 80% experienced the situation. So for the boobs, as you can see, I'm blessed. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Mwah.